Carlos Carrasco on him, Danny.
Hey, Matt, Carlos Carrasco, power arm, big time slider, great velocity, 94 to 96 miles an hour, but the powerhouse slider could be really, really tough to hit.
Leading off tonight for
so
Kansas
next to
City,
the plate for the Royals, Adalberto Mondesi. As we take a look there at the difference in his numbers between June and July. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And that misses, ball one. Fellas, we check out the Tribe as they begin here tonight. They'll look to make it 3 straight here as they come in on the heels of 2 straight wins.
Yeah, this is a tough place to come in and play. The home team's they've played pretty well here. They got their fans excited about last night's W. Let's see if they can complete the sweep today.
You know, you always want to you want to get greedy, D-Row, when you win the first game of a 2-game set, particularly when you're playing at home. And this team is a really good home team, so the odds are in their favor that they've got a good chance to pull off this sweep.
Digging in, Alex Gordon, and he's a guy that's really scuffling at the plate right now. First pitch is a slider down low. It's 1-0. Previous battles with Carlos Carrasco, he's got 8 hits in 41 ABs. Also of note, the 4 home runs he's hit against him. 2 balls and no strikes to the Kansas City left fielder. And not a bad night for baseball, and even 70 degrees here at game time. Pulled toward right center field. Mercado is over to his right as he puts this one away. 2 down.
Batting third, the second baseman, Whit
Merrifield next to bat. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Sent toward first. And no problem over there at first as he flags this one down to end the inning. Nothing doing here in the opening half inning. And now the Indians will see what their bats can do in a scoreless ball game. Danny Duffy will be on the bump for game 2 of the series. Dan, any thoughts?
One of the things that jumps out if you look at that stat sheet, a very high whip coming into this start. One of the things he's going to have to do a much better job, keep traffic off the bases, keep the walks down, try to limit the amount of hits.
And that'll bring in the switch hitting Francisco Lindor. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. The pitch. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. Dan, D-Row, we take a look at the Royals as they enter play here tonight. They enter this one off a loss after winning 5 of 7 prior to that.
Yeah, guys, yesterday's loss was a tough one. A 1-run loss. Hopefully they were able to just acclimate themselves to the city, get a chance to hit the streets, maybe regroup a little bit, and show up today ready to go.
The 1-1 is taken for ball 2. The 2-1 misses down below the knees. Delino DeShields is on deck. Lifted in the air to right field. Soler is there. Makes the play. 1 away.
Batting second, the center fielder, Delino.
So striding forward now, Delino DeShields. He's hitting just above the banner 300 mark on the season coming into this one. From the stretch, here's the pitch.
He dropped that curveball in for a strike right there. But don't kid yourself, that's a dangerous pitch. He needs to start thinking about maybe working that back door, or that could get some serious damage done to it.
The 0-1 pitch. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
Not much you're going to do with that pitch right there. You have to catch it out front before it even breaks, and even if you do that, it's a tough pitch to keep fair.
Here it comes, 0-2. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1.
That's a great job of holding up right there. You have 2 strikes on you. You're trying to protect the plate. It's difficult to not get super aggressive at the plate.
Ball and 2 strikes. Here it is. Pops this one up. Merrifield waits on it, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
Batting third, the third baseman, Jose Ramirez.
At the plate, Jose Ramirez. Power is a big part of his game, of course, entering the contest 5th in the American League home run race.
This guy's right in the prime of his career right now. The power bat speaks for itself. One of the more dangerous hitters in the game of baseball.
Duffy sets. First pitch on the way. And this is just off the outside corner for a ball, 1-0. Ball and no strikes. The count to Jose Ramirez. Checks his swing here, but he does so in time. Too tight with that one. 3-0.
I wouldn't be surprised if he had the green light here. Matter of fact, I know he's got the green light here. He's looking for something set or cut, and he's looking to do damage.
3-0 pitch is laid off, but in there for strike 1.
You maybe get 2 pitches a game where all the guesswork goes out the window. This is certainly that situation.
The 3-1. This is in the air out to right field. Soler's after it. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. Down in order go the Tribe, and this is still a 0-0 ball game. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Jorge Soler. Currently sits 8th in the American League in home runs entering play.
Yeah, and he's the guy who drives the bus on this team, leading the team in that home run department, and he's really been the guy they look to drive it out of the yard.
Yeah, Norman, there are 2 or 3 guys in every lineup that you want to proceed with caution. This big home run hitter, he's the guy in this lineup you need to be very, very careful with. Boy, so frustrating as a pitcher. You make a quality pitch on the inside half of the plate right there. Try to bust him in, D-Row, and he fights it off the other way.
Yeah, you tip your hat to the pitcher right there. He executed his pitch, but nice job by the offense.
And that brings in Hunter Dozier. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. A 1 pitch on its way.
Hey, I love the aggressive nature this guy's pitching with. He's got focus. He's commanding the fastball. Really being aggressive right now. A lot different than his last start where he took a loss and seemed timid and scared to attack the zone.
Now a changeup locks him up as he looks at strike 3 called. 1 away.
Boy, he's having a hard time just putting the ball in play right now. He took the hat trick with 3 strikeouts yesterday, and here's another one today. Looks to me like he just needs to simplify his approach and focus on making some contact.
Here's the catcher, Salvador Perez. As he takes a called strike on the black, it's 0-1. He comes in with that average down in the 240s. 18 homers and 44 RBIs. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Soler, base runner at first with 1 out. Swing and a liner, but foul.
Lucky he got a piece right there. He was definitely late on that pitch after seeing a previous off-speed pitch.
He's set, and the 1-2 pitch. Hit hard to the right side. Foul. No score here as we play inning number 2. And the slider gets him swinging. 2 gone. That's back-to-back strikeouts now as they've been unable to advance that leadoff single into scoring position.
Yeah, clearly no problems working out of the stretch right now, Matt. He's taking control this inning after giving up that hit. Now we'll see if he can finish it off strong as well.
At the plate, Maikel Franco, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole, 0-2.
Well, you can see he's coming right at this guy, just pounding the ball in the strike zone. He certainly has the advantage now. This guy has...
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike three, and that will retire the side. Royals leave one. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. So now Carlos Santana, with a little over half the season behind us, he finds himself in third place in the league's home run standings.
Yeah, Matty, this guy had an amazing first half. Launch angle, exit velocity, it was all working. Currently sits in third place, but he's got his eye on something bigger.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Phillips is on the move. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning.
Batting fifth, the designated hitter, Granby.
So the base is empty here with one away. And here's Franmil Reyes stepping in. First delivery to him on the way.
Ball one, no strike.
Bases are empty, one man out. Needed to lay off that pitch upstairs, but it's 1-1. Now here's the pitch. Swing and a miss as he pulled the string on him. 1-2. And a fastball blew it right by him, and there are two down.
This is why it's so hard to be successful as a hitter when you fall behind in the count. 1-2, you're probably expecting some sort of off-speed pitches, but when the pitcher offers up a good hard fastball, it's pretty hard to adjust and catch up to it.
Standing in now, Jordan Luplow. And look out as that one ran in and got him.
And I'm sure that one stings a little bit. The best revenge he can get for his pain is to find a way to come around to score. We'll see if his guys can move him around the bases.
First pitch on its way. Cesar Hernandez is in with two away now as he looks at a called strike one.
Especially after drilling the last guy up at the plate. That's just a great job to get your mechanics back under you and establish yourself back in the strike zone.
Set to deliver the 0-1.
After falling down 0-2 on the same pitch, don't be shocked if he triples up on it.
Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. So coming to the plate, Ryan McBroom. And he's one of the more dangerous hitters in baseball right now, carrying a 10-game hitting streak into this one.
McBroom.
He's set. Here it comes. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Hit back up the middle. And a base hit, so the leadoff man is on to begin the inning.
Batting ninth, the center fielder, number 14, Brett.
Look at a pitch too low. It's ball one. We'll check in with an average still south of 230. One home run, 26 RBIs. The 1-0 delivery.
2-0.
Well, we all know he's not the greatest threat with the bat up there. His numbers certainly aren't that pretty. But, hey, I give him credit. He's really working the count right here.
2-1 now. Nobody out, runner on first. On the ground to second base. This could be two. There's one. On to first, but good hustle as he's able to avoid the double play here.
Up next for the Royals, the shortstop, Adalberto.
So it's back to the top of the order now. And striding toward the plate next will be Adalberto Mondesi. From the stretch. And it looked like the fastball got away from him there.
Hey, this is a left-handed hitter that can fly down the line. If they want to turn two, they're going to have to be almost perfect.
Fouled away. Third inning, no score to this point. 1-2 the counts of the Royals shortstop.
He is in complete command out on the mound today. He's got all four corners locked in, and now
here's another 1-2. Pulled toward right center field. DeShields is there now, and he has it. 2 gone.
Now batting, the left fielder, Alex Gordon.
Here's the left fielder, Alex Gordon. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout. First pitch on its way. Here comes the 1-0. Lifted in the air out to right. Mercado is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. 1 left for Kansas City. Home half of the third coming up. No score. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And standing in the outfielder, Oscar Mercado.
The right fielder, Oscar Mercado.
He's set and the pitch. Breaking ball below the zone. That's ball 1.
Man, that's one of those. How could you not swing at that one? A good take there on that pitch.
And it's fouled away. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. Here's the pitch. Check swing, no swing, says the home plate umpire. Ball 2. Here now the 2-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3.
It's not that easy to make a good hitter look that bad, but that's what happens when you can bring
Batting
that
ninth,
fastball and
the
ride it
catcher,
in on the inner half of the plate
Austin
right there. You can get some pretty ugly
Hedges.
swings.
Stepping in now, Austin Hedges. So weighed out a breaking pitch here that finds the zone for strike 1. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. And it's a ball and a strike to Austin Hedges. Now the 1-1 pitch. Makes him swing and miss on a ball out of the zone for strike 2. Well hit to right, but that's a foul ball. The 1-2 is looked at for ball number 2. Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. left side. And there's the first hit of the game for Cleveland.
Now batting, shortstop, Francisco Lindor.
So here's Francisco Lindor now. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Now a pitch popped up. Should be enough room for Perez behind the plate. And he'll stay with it to put it away as they get their man here for the second out.
The center fielder, number 00, Delino DeShields.
So a runner at first with 2 away. And up to bat next, Delino DeShields. Duffy sets. Here's the delivery.
Ball 1, no strike.
2 out with the man at first. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Phillips is there for it. And that's the third out. 1 left for the Tribe. We'll head to the fourth, still scoreless. All set for the start of the fourth. And that'll bring in the second baseman, Whit Merrifield.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these two teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
Merrifield, a native of South Carolina. He was a 9th round pick back in the 2010 first-year player draft.
What an absolute steal. I mean, this guy has gotten a lot of people some big raises in the organization. To be drafted as low as he was and turned himself into this guy's been able to accomplish.
Fly ball out to straightaway right. Mercado is there to put it away for out number 1.
The right fielder, number 12, Jorge Soler.
1 away for the Royals here in the fourth. And that'll bring up Jorge Soler to hit next. First pitch on its way.
That's the ball.
No runs, 2 hits, and no errors so far for the Royals. A ball and a strike now.
He's going to be thinking about that pitch all night if he doesn't have a big game right here. Pulled his front shoulder and everything went with it.
This one's down to third. Ramirez is up with it, and that's the second out.
Now batting, the third baseman.
Stepping up to the plate, Hunter Dozier. First time up, he went down looking.
Yeah, he failed to pull the bat off his shoulder in that one, Matty. Down on 3 pitches, pretty much a wasted AB. This has to be a better effort.
No runs, 2 hits, and no errors so far for the Royals. Here's one fouled off to the right as the count evens at 1-1. Couldn't lay off that time, and it's 1-2. And a good fastball swung on and missed for strike 3, and the inning is over. KC down in order. On to the bottom of the fourth now, still with no score. Ready to go in the bottom of the fourth. And standing in is the veteran third baseman, Jose Ramirez.
Jose Ramirez.
And maybe trying to get him off stride at the plate, so he'll step out and ask for time. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Now a pitch popped up. Should be enough room for Perez behind the plate. And he'll stay with it here as he puts the squeeze on it for out number 1.
Now batting, first baseman, Carlos Santana.
So one away here with the bases empty, and that'll bring in one of the best on-base percentage players in the game, Carlos Santana. First offering on its way. Bat explodes as this has popped up, and he'll find a way to dodge the shrapnel out there to make the play for out number 2. So with 2 gone here in the 4th, let's check out our pitch speed comparison for the 2 starters. And both guys throwing the country hardball so far. Top speeds of 95 and 97. Here's the first pitch to him. Franmil Reyes will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1.
Hey, they say solos won't kill us, but I got to believe this guy's looking to do exactly that.
Duffy sets. 0-1 on its way. Strike 2 as the fastball is let go.
Yeah, if he's going to pound the zone with this stuff all game, the offense better step up. Somebody's going to have to pull a trigger a little bit earlier in the count.
Tried to get him to go after one below the knees, but it's 1-2. Now a swing, and he popped him up. Oh, my goodness, 3 in a row. McBroom will put this one away, and the side is retired. Indians go down 1-2-3. Through 4, still tied, 0-0. Welcome back to Progressive Field in Cleveland as we send it down to Heidi Watney.
Matt, I talked with the Kansas City manager during the inning break about the Royals' offensive production to this point. And one thing he mentioned to me was the lack of discipline he's seeing out of their at-bats right now. He said their pitch selection has been the main reason for their struggles today, as far too often they've been swinging at pitches outside the strike zone. That's leading to a lot of soft contact and easy outs. So the focus going forward is on shrinking the zone and forcing the opposing pitching to throw more strikes.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Can't sit back long enough, and the count evens up at 1-1. Perez has done the job, and the fans have rewarded him as he got to represent his league over the All-Star break.
Anytime you can change the scoreboard with one swing at a bat, and this guy can certainly do that, the fans are going to act accordingly. Very deserved that the fans would vote him into the All-Star game. Team's been struggling on offense. Let your D work for you right here. Pound the zone.
3-2 now. Payoff pitch on its way. Oh, it's off the third base bag. And they won't get an out from this as he's able to reach on a play that you just don't see very often.
I know that has to be frustrating from a pitcher's standpoint, but nice execution, nice hustle. Bottom line, nice hustle. Pitcher's still one good pitch away from getting a double play.
You know, D-Row, one of the things you want to do is make quality pitches as a pitcher, and there's not much you can do right there. You make a pretty good pitch, and the next thing you know, you have a leadoff single on an infield ground ball.
And now he'll step off quickly and look the runner back. A runner at first with no outs here. Down the first baseline. Step on the bag for one. Oh, but they throw it away at second. And they won't get him as he's able to advance from first to third on what would certainly be scored a throwing error.
The first baseman, Ryan.
Ready for another chance? Ryan McBroom. He reached on a single in his first try. Becomes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
Everything this guy throws moves, and that two-seamer has a mind of its own.
The 1-0 is swung on and missed, and that's strike one.
This is a situation where the offensive player just needs to do his job. Take inventory, infield back, get you a ground ball somewhere in the infield, preferably off the corners, and get your team the lead.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Catch will be made here. Tagging is the runner from third. And he will score on the sacrifice fly as he's in with our first tally of the ball game.
This has pretty much been a pitcher's duel so far, so any way you can score a run, in a sac fly right there brings home the first run of the game here in the middle innings.
Here's the pitch. Brett Phillips stands in as he can't connect here. 0-1. Phillips, a 25-year-old. He was taken in the 6th round during the first-year player draft of 2012.
Hey, this middle round selection is still developing, but he's doing it at the big league level, and he has a lot of time to get his tool set ironed out.
Now the 0-2 pitch. Two out, nobody on.
Nope,
That
that's
misses.
the ball.
1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes, the count.
Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. Again, he sends it out of play. Popped him up. Lindor over to his left, and the inning is over. One left on base. Last half of the 5th coming up. The Royals lead it 1-0. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Wackney.
Matt, I talked with manager Terry Francona during the break about his thoughts on the Indians' hitters to this point. And he told me he's pretty unhappy with their discipline at the plate in this one. He said that they're playing right into the
Leading
pitcher's
off
game
for the
plan today by
Indians,
expanding the strike zone
the
way
left
too
fielder,
often. Instead of
Jordan.
swinging at pitches in the strike zone that they can do something with, they're often chasing at pitches out of the zone, which is resulting in a lot of their outs. Going forward, they have to start being more selective, guys.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. 0-1 pitch on its way. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
This offense has just been flailing at the plate all game long, so it's no wonder why they've only been able to pick up 1 hit so far. I'm not seeing much of a game plan from these hitters.
A bouncer to the left side. And safe at first on a bang-bang play, as that last lunge was enough to beat the throw.
7, second baseman.
Hey, that's great hustle right
Take
there
ball.
out of the box. Not everybody's
Third
getting it
and
right out of the chute from step 1, but I have to ask you, Dan, how frustrating executing a pitch and there's an infield knock.
It is, D-Roy, and you can read that right off the bat as a pitcher. You can read the angle. You know that that ball is going to be hit on the ground, and you're thinking deep down inside, okay, there's a quick out, and it just wasn't meant to be.
And they are not going to get him at first. He's aboard easily.
Now batting, right fielder, Oscar Mercado.
In now, Oscar Mercado. High in the air out to center field. Phillips is on his horse. He makes the catch, and the runner from second will tag and head for third. And he'll move up to third now. Runners at the corners here with 1 away.
Now
Good
batting,
read there at second
the
base
catcher.
to know he could make it to
Off
third
there.
on the flyout.
Hedges.
Now he's only 90 feet away with 1 out.
Standing in, Austin Hedges, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. Way behind that pitch, it's 0-1.
Hey, if you're able to blow a first pitch fastball by a guy, gotta believe that pitch is coming again right here.
Oh, and look out as this runs in and gets him. The second man he's plunked in this one.
Whoa, he looks a
Now
little
batting,
frustrated out there, and I don't blame him.
Francisco
He gives up a couple of hits early inning,
Lindor.
and then he plunks this guy. He's fighting himself a little bit, so they might want to head out to the mound and try to calm him down.
Here's the first pitch to him.
Obviously a huge situation in the game here, but at the plate he's got to keep it simple. He can't try to do too much just because the bases are juiced. At the very least, just find a way to get that tying run home from third.
Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1.
Hey, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, that's right where you want to miss. Any lower, and he'll probably make you pay for it.
Here's the 1-1. Off the outside that time as the breaking ball can't catch the zone.
It often becomes harder to hit the zone when the pressure starts to heat up.
Now the 2-1. Look out as this bat shatters on impact. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. And the run will come in to score from third as that'll knock things up at 1 apiece. So that'll go down as an E4 as he certainly had his problems that time at second base.
Just Shields.
Bases full now following the error. And next will be a speed threat in the form of outfielder Delino DeShields. And he gets ahead 0-1.
The way this guy at the plate gets down the line, contact is your friend in this situation. Tough to double him up. This middle infield has got to do their best to roll it as quick as possible.
He's ready. Here's the 0-1. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Catch made in center. Here comes the runner from third. A tag from Perez. He's out at the plate. Indians forced to settle for 1. 5 innings complete. Top half of the 6th about to get started. And striding toward the plate next will be Adalberto Mondesi. And he catches the inside corner for a called strike. 0-1. Really feels like he's just on cruise control out there on the mound right now.
Boy, this is a tight one. You kind of get the feeling like the next team that scores is going to win this one.
And this is high, a ball and a strike.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Line drive to left. And that finds the outfield grass for a base hit. And this will bang up against the wall. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out.
Oh, this is a great way to start the inning. Now the go-ahead run is on second. A base hit away from coming across. I know it's only the 6th inning, but you'd love to claim the lead right now and let your bullpen carry the load the rest of the way.
Into the box now, Alex Gordon. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike.
Well, his job right there at the plate is to move that runner over to third by getting the ball to the right side. On the mound, though, they're working him away, so he doesn't have a good pitch to do that with.
And that's going to get the job done. It's a base hit. And the run is in to score from second.
Boy, that has to feel good as a hitter, D-Roy. Get that base hit to give your team the lead. You have to feel good when you get down to first base.
Yeah, it's just a nice approach. You see him turn to his boys right there and get fired up with the dugout. 100%, not trying to do too much, able to quiet the moment down, center himself, and come through in a big spot.
And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. Hernandez is under it as he puts it away for out number 1.
The right fielder, number 12. Jorge Soler.
In is Jorge Soler. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. And a good pitch on the inside corner for strike 1. Runners on first with 1 down. Behind 0-2 now. And he fouls this one off. Another 0-2 coming.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Fouled off. Here he comes again, 1-2. And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there, 2 away.
Classic slider down and away for the strikeout there. Not a whole lot to say about that pitch that hasn't been said a million times already. That's just a real tough pitch for a hitter to pick up out of a pitcher's hand, so they end up chasing when they're in protect mode.
Hunter Dozier checks his swing here on the first pitch, and it's 1-0. A runner on first with 2 away. Fastball at 96 on the radar gun, and it's 1-1. And he comes back with a fastball, 1-2 now.
He's looking pretty passive here, hitting with a chance to drive in a run. Gonna have to make something happen with 2 strikes now.
And he struck out again. That's the 3rd time he's gone down on strikes in this one. It's a run on 2 hits here for KC. Heart of the order, 3, 4, and 5 coming up. It's the Royals 2 and the Indians 1. Bottom of the 6th inning now, and that'll bring up the switch hitting power threat, Jose Ramirez.
Jose Ramirez.
First offering on its way. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Heading after it is Phillips. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning.
Now batting, first baseman, Carlos Santana.
Digging in to try it again, Carlos Santana. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss.
Hey, not too often we see this hitter come outside his game plan, outside the zone, but that pitch was just so tempting.
Low scoring game thus far, 2-1 here in the 6th. Off speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. The 1-1 home.
2 balls, 1 strike, the count.
And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Hey, I'd like to see a little bit more discipline in that. You get a count in your favor. He's swinging a pitch that bad? Not good.
And he held up in time, but it's strike 3 call.
Scored, looking or
the
swinging.
hitter.
He tried to check his swing, but I'm pretty sure the home plate umpire was ringing him up regardless.
And that'll bring in Franmil Reyes as he'll swing and pop this one up near second base. Merrifield has got it, and the side is retired. Down in order go the Tribe. Our score remains 2-1. And up steps Salvador Perez. And guys, 7th inning already. Hey, I'm not complaining, but this one's been flying by.
Yeah, I'll agree with that, Matt. That's what you get when both starting pitchers have it working. Neither of them have been nibbling around the strike zone at all, and they've trusted their defense to make the plays, and they've done just that.
Yeah, and it's resulted in a game that could really go either way in these late innings. The 1-0 is in there for strike 1.
Looks like he's got a good feel for that two-seam fastball this far into the game. He's used it really effectively tonight.
Hit hard on the ground to second. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Maikel.
Striding forward now is the DH, Maikel Franco. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. First pitch of the at-bat. In there, strike 1. We're in the 7th inning now. The pitcher's duel, 2-1 our score. Lifted in the air toward the line and right. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. And a swing and a miss here, so it's a quick 2 outs to start the 7th.
Well, there's the great equalizer, the changeup, El Cambio. Listen, if you can keep that pitch in your back pocket and pull it out when you need it, like he did right there, usually hitters, they don't stand a chance.
This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. And it will end the inning thanks to a little help from his first baseman, and that'll be that. Royals go down 1-2-3. They lead it 2-1. Last half of the 7th here, and next it'll be the outfielder, Jordan Luplow.
The left fielder, Jordan Luplow.
First pitch on its way. And he'll lay off a fastball here in a good spot, but ruled the ball 1-0. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And a big sigh of relief on the mound as that nearly tied it, but this ball is foul. Now the 1-1 pitch. Misses for the second ball. Into the corner and slicing foul.
Good chance he's not seeing that pitch again. If he does, it's got to be bounced. But I'll tell you, from a pitcher's perspective, that's nothing but a long strike.
There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Soler going back. That one is out of here. This game is tied. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. Number 11 for him on the season as the Indians have come back to tie it at 2.
You want to certainly drive home runs out of the ballpark, then you better get on the gas. And that's what he did right there. That fastball was not sneaking by him.
The batter, number 7, second baseman, Cesar.
So now to the plate, Cesar Hernandez. But no problem at first, and that's the first out.
Now batting, the right fielder, Oscar Mercado.
Stepping in, Oscar Mercado. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. First offering on its way. In there, 0-1.
Hey, it's always key getting early strikes in a count. This guy's been awesome at it so far. More than 70% of his first pitches have been in the strike zone.
And it's quickly 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. And another foul ball. 1 out, nobody on. Now a fastball here that'll wisely lay off, and it's 1-2. Starts to go around, but the home plate umpire says he held up ball 2.
Great job to keep your hands back and not fully commit. The body was out in front on a great changeup right there, but he was able and strong enough to keep his hands back.
2-2 pitch is fouled away. The pitch. Oh, and you can tell he wanted to hold off, but he swings through the inside pitch anyway, and he becomes out number 2.
That was a big strikeout there, guys. The best pitchers have the ability to strike guys out when they really need to. And that second out was really important at this point of the game. Could be something we look back on later when the game's over.
At the plate now, Austin Hedges. 1 ball, no strikes to count. The 1-0. A swing and a miss, strike 1.
Although he doesn't use that pitch too much, if he's able to steal some strikes early in the count, could be something they have to think about.
The 1-1 home. Misses inside off the plate. Good time to call the change as he swings and misses for strike 2.
Hey, I got to commend him a little bit. Leadoff homer, and now he's 1 pitch away from getting out of this inning without any further damage.
Trying to nibble here, and he misses to run it full now. 3-2.
Every base runner in a close game like this really matters, so you can't afford to be giving out free passes this late.
Lifted in the air to shallow center field. Phillips is on his horse. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. But thanks to this solo shot, the Tribe is back to tie things up. We'll march on to the 8th, and we're deadlocked now at 2 apiece. Striding in once again, Brett Phillips. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Brett Phillips.
Here comes the first pitch.
0-1's the count.
Grounded back up the middle. And this is going to be through into center field for a base hit as the leadoff man's aboard in the 8th.
Managers these days like to think of that 9-hole hitter as the second leadoff man, and he plays the role pretty well right here. Gets the leadoff double, and now he gives the real leadoff man a chance to bring him home.
Cal Quantrill is on the pitch here in the 8th with nobody out. Standing in now, Adalberto Mondesi. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. This gets foul. It's 0-1. From the belt, the pitch.
Off the plate, ball 1.
Go-ahead runs in scoring position here with nobody out. A 2-1 count to the leadoff hitter for Kansas City. And it's belted high and deep into right center. And, oh, he missed a home run by a matter of feet. It's off the wall.
Dan, you'll take RBIs any way you can get them, but when they give your team the lead in the late innings, man, that feels good.
Oh, it especially does, especially when you start to score runs late in the game off of quality pitching. When runs are at a premium, that's one that makes you feel really good about yourself.
He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Good out in front there is Gordon, and this one's hit on the ground to second. And there's one down now. Productivity from him so far, but he's got a chance to come through here in a crucial spot.
Yeah, it's time now that he has to put the rest of those bats behind him, because none of that matters if he can clutch up when it really counts.
Change up low, 2-0.
Well, this is a spot you'd like to be in. 2-0, good hitter. He's going to turn it loose right here.
Well, obviously not biting on the first two, so it looks as though they'll just go ahead and wave him down to first base for free here.
Yeah, well, when a guy's swinging the bat as well as he's been, this is a smart move. No reason to tempt fate out there.
Standing in, Jorge Soler. And he's got runners at the corners here with only one gun. From the belt, the pitch. Too low, 1-0.
There are a couple of points in every game that could decide winning or losing. This is one of those critical spots. Time to make some great pitches.
The 1-0 home.
Ball in.
Hey, time to start making some quality pitches. He finds himself in a tough spot behind an account with guys on base.
There's a strike. It's 2-1.
You know, he fell behind 2-0, Matty, but he battled right there and got right back in this count. An aggressive fastball middle of the zone.
Hitters count now. Here's the 2-1. Swung on and hit pretty well out to deep left field. He leaps, but he can't get it. It's down for extra bases. And the insurance run comes across to score from third. It's 4-2.
Dan, that's a huge insurance run right there. Has to feel good as a hitter right there to not only get a ribby knock, but to give your team a little bit of breathing room.
It does, and it makes your pitcher go out there with a little bit more free and easy frame of mind instead of going in a one-run game where every pitch is so important. You're one pitch away from a solo tying the game up. That's not the case now.
And it looks as though the decision makers in the dugout will give him a free pass to first, so the bases are loaded here on the intentional walk, and the force play is now in order.
Salvador.
Oh, it's on the ground to second. Did he get his double play? To second for one. Throw to Santana, the double play, and that's how the side is retired. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a couple of men left. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. It's the Royals 4 and the Indians 2. Ian Kennedy is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 31, Ian Kennedy.
Francisco Lindor will be the first one to greet him here as he'll be forced to turn around and hit from the left side now.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast. They could certainly use that right now.
And he'll look at a fastball just off the black, and it's even at 1.
Every ball club has that spark plug guy, and this is the guy right here. He usually ignites a lot of productive innings.
2-1 now to the Tribe's leadoff man. Now the 2-1. Taken on the outside corner for strike 2. Almost got him to go around, but instead it's ball 3.
Yeah, well, down 2. You better believe they gladly take a leadoff walk right here. Anything to get a base runner on and get that tying run to the plate.
Oh, and this one is hit a ton out to center. Racing back the center fielder. And he's going to make the catch. And he paid a big price for it, too, as he crashes headlong into the wall.
Delino.
And here's the second-generation big leaguer Delino DeShields. He was a double play victim last time around. In there for strike 1. Kennedy has proven to be a guy that throws strikes coming out of the pen and doesn't walk a lot of batters.
Boyd, every manager and pitching coach, Matty V, they'd love to bring a guy in that they know one thing. He's going to throw strikes and not beat himself, and this guy is certainly not afraid to attack the strike zone.
And he lays off for a ball. 2-1. Called strike 2. 2 balls, 2 strikes, a crucial count for both pitcher and hitter. So, Dan, what was your approach on the mound in that count? Do you still pitch for the strikeout here?
action pitch right here, 2-2. The last thing you want to do is to fall behind and count 3-2.
Getting late, 4-2 our score as we play the 8th inning. Oh, and he can't catch up to the fastball as he swings and misses for the second out. Time to bring you up to date on the numbers for our two starters. It's our starter comparison, and the hometown nine have had trouble generating much by way of hits, as you can see by the left side of your screen. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Jose Ramirez. Not providing much out of the 3-hole in this one. Hitless in 3 at-bats so far. A ball and no strikes. There's the good knuckle curve, a ball and a strike. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Two and one to Jose Ramirez. Oh, and not an easy pitch to lay off of, but he did somehow, and he's got it to 3-1. Carlos Santana would be next. And now we'll take a moment here at home plate as he asks for time. The 3-1. High in the air out to center field. Phillips is there for it. And that ends the inning. Indians go down 1-2-3. Still. New inning set to get underway. And standing in is the DH, Maikel Franco.
Maikel Franco.
Here comes the first pitch. 9th inning begins as the first pitch is taken for ball 1. Breaks his bat as this one's popped up. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway.
The first baseman, number 9, Ryan McBroom.
Now at the plate, Ryan McBroom. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. And he'll look at a fastball that doesn't miss by a whole lot. It's 1-0. On the ground for Hernandez at second base. Throw on to first takes care of him, and the top of the 9th is proving unfruitful thus far. 2 quick outs here.
Good pitch right there to run the 2-seamer in on his hands and bunch him up. And an easy ground ball is the result.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Brett Phillips is in with 2 away as he takes a ball, 1-0. And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now.
2 outs here, and the focus needs to stay sharp. You don't want that lineup turning over in an inning if you can help it.
And here's a slider for a called strike.
Nasty 2-0 slider right there for a strike. No shame in tipping your hat.
Looks at a fastball inside, so he's in the driver's seat, 3-1.
One thing that could nag at you as a pitcher is having to work really hard to get a guy that you think you should be able to cruise right through. He's not known for his offensive prowess, but he's putting together a real nice at bat here.
Shoots this one over to first. Santana's got it. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. KC down in order as they can't add to their 4-2 lead. Scott Barlow enters the game to finish this one off here in the bottom of the 9th.
Number 58.
Here's Carlos Santana now facing some tough pitching in this one. His bat's been kept uncharacteristically silent.
Yeah, but it only takes one swing, guys. You know as well as I do. He gets a pitch in the middle of the plate. With one swing at a bat, he could change the entire complexion of this game.
In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0. Hit hard, but right into the shift. And that will be a base hit here for Santana.
Well, you're usually in this situation looking for a bloop and a
Now
blast.
batting,
He
the
didn't want to
designated
bloop it,
hitter,
and he hit a missile,
Ron
bring the tying run to the plate. Let's see if they can capitalize.
So a runner at first now with nobody out. And digging in now, Franmil Reyes. From the stretch. Nobody out, runner on first. Fouled away. In the dirt, but it's swung on for the third strike.
That was some nice execution on that pitch. Spotted it nicely down
The
around
left
the
fielder,
bottom of the
number
zone.
8.
And when you do that,
Jordan.
especially with 2 strikes,
Blue
not
ball.
a lot of guys are going to hurt you. You're going to get a lot of ground balls and swings and misses down there.
Tyler
attention,
Naquin
please.
will be called upon here to
Hitting
hit
for
with
the
the game on the line.
Number 30, Tyler Naquin.
Late swing and a ball line foul into the seats past the third base dugout. And he comes in as a player to watch out for, hitting well over 300 on the season. Grounded up the first baseline, but this will get foul for strike 2. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1. Hit sharply on the ground. To second for 1. On to first, and he rolls a double play ball to end it here as this ball game is over.
Yeah, and they end this thing with style, turning that double play to preserve the win. That's what we call finishing strong.
4-2 the final score tonight. Kansas City came through late, taking the lead in the 8th to secure the victory. Danny Duffy earns win number 7 on the season. Carlos Carrasco takes the loss despite working 7 strong innings. Scott Barlow hammers down the save, his 13th of the year. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
Our final line score tonight. First for the